So we're working on these statements. The last one we created was this total quantity. I mean, that's just how you create your DAX measures. Okay. So what I will do is we'll work on some of this, and I'll leave the rest for you to just enter by yourself at your end and see how it works. Okay. So I want you to enter them and then display them using cards. Okay. So I'll show you an example. I'll show you example with some of the statements, then you will do the rest, okay, as your assignment, okay, as an exercise. Right, so where are we continuing from? Where are we continuing from?
City counts.
No, we've already done city count. We are supposed to continue from here, isn't it? We've done this and this. We are supposed to continue from average shipping fee. What table do you think we are dealing with here?
Others.
Thank you. What column? What's the column name?
Column. The other column, right?
You said the table is others. What's the column name?
Yes.
What's the column name?
Shipping fee.
Thank you. Shipping fee. That's good. So here we are getting the average shipping fee, average of all the values entered in the shipping fee column of the others table. Okay, that's what we are computing here. That's the measure we are computing. So let's go to Power BI, and you have already identified that you are dealing with the others table. So let's go to the others table. So let me use a different method this time. Let's right click the others table and click new measure. Okay. Say average shipping fee. I had this one there before. That's the average shipping fee. Okay, it's already created. Right? So now I can get these items into, or let me take one more. Let me take one more. Let's do one more, then I leave the rest for you. Okay. Just to be sure you understand it. Meanwhile, I will explain what they do. Okay. I will explain their functions. Okay, so let's look at this. Distinct, measure distinct count, distinct let's call this number of cities. number of cities. Okay. Number of cities. Please mute yourself.
Okay.
Number of cities. You see, here, I want you to know the difference between, okay, you see here, customer city count. This is different from this one. I want you to see the difference. So let's attend to this one. You see here, we are dealing with the same table, customers table, city column, right? But here is the total number of items on the city column, while this number of cities is the number of cities. Don't forget that some cities are repeated, okay? You understand the difference? So for this, we need to use the distinct counts so that there is no repetition. So if one city appears multiple times, it will be counted as one. Is that right? Is that clear? To be counted as one. Okay, that's what you do with these distinct counts. What table are we dealing with? Customers table. So new measure. Number of cities. Customer city counts, number of cities. Okay. So now let's go and see what they look like. Where do we do that? The best place to check that up is in your reports.
Report view.
Yeah, report view. Okay. So let's use the cards. I just duplicated it now. Copy and paste, copy and paste. Okay. So let's do that. We can resize. So now, I think we have four measures there. We have a customer city counts. Let's drag that, drop it there. 29. What was the second one? We have number of cities. Number of cities. Let's drop it there. Can you see that they are not the same?
Yes, sir.
Hope you understand why they are not the same.
Yeah.
Total quantity. Let's go to total quantity. What was that? What table was that? I think it was total quantity. See, when you are not sure, just search for it. See, it's in the other details table. Put it there. And what's the next one? Average shipping fee. That's in the others table. Average shipping fee. Okay, look at it up here. Okay. Yeah, so this is it. Okay, so now okay. Okay, so now the main point I want to show you here, because we are not really dealing with reports now, we are dealing with measures, but this is just to show us what we have already done. Okay. So the main point I want to show you here is the fact that if we look at this, you can see here, this count of cities, customer city count. This is number of cities. Okay. So it depends on what you are looking for. If we want to see the total number of cities that being dealt with, then you have to use this one. You have to do a distinct count. You have to do a distinct count. That was what we did here. If you want to see what the DAX query that you wrote, the DAX that you wrote, you just click on the item. If I click on it here, it shows me the DAX here. Okay, so here we had to use, sorry, this one is, which one is this one? Okay, number of cities. Let me search for number of cities. Number of cities. Okay, if you click on it, it gives you the formula. We have to use a distinct count option, a function, so that it doesn't count one city multiple times. Okay, when one city occurs multiple times, it counts it as one. But here, if one city occurs like maybe 3 times, it will count it as 3. That's the difference. Okay, so that's the difference between counts and what? And distinct counts. Okay, customer city counts. So this one is counts. The other one is distinct. Distinct counts. Now you have the total quantity. For total quantity, you see, when you want to format, you can format whatever you want to format here. Okay, the number format and all that. But what I want to show you now It's something that is very commonly used. Sometimes you see something like this. I'm sure you have seen something like that. Okay, showing as K instead of the actual number. You know, to do that, you need to format it. Okay, but we are not really dealing with report now. Like I said, we'll deal with all that. So the important point now is that we have seen the results of all these DAX, these expressions, these DAX expressions that we have written. Okay, so we just did this for, right? So I will leave these other ones for you. I want you to run these ones by yourself. Okay, so you are going to run these statements and you run the statements and also display the results in what? Using cards. Okay, display the results using cards. This one is total number of rows. This will actually be total number of customers, right? Customers. Blank orders shipped. Empty ship dates, okay? This one is standard deviation. Remember standard deviation?
Yes, sir.
Yes. SD of shipping fee. This one is variance of shipping fee. So we are going to create these DAX statements. I've already written the statement for you. Okay. Yeah. So I'm keeping the assignment very simple. For the next time, the next assignment on DAX, I won't write the statement for you. I'll just tell you what to do while you write the statements and display the results. Okay. So for class exercise, is to run the DAX.
So, sir, I have a question.
Yes, please go ahead. Go ahead, please.
So the cards, how do I copy and paste to make it more cards?
Just select Ctrl C, Ctrl V.
Okay. I'll have to select the card first.
So you select the card that you have already created.
Yes.
The card you've already created, you select that one. You know how to create the first card now, right?
Okay. Yes,
You
sir.
just select that one, then you copy, paste. Then you use your mouse to move it to where you want it to.
Okay. I've gotten it, sir.
Okay. All right. So So this is what I want you to do. Okay.
So we'll start from the
Start from where?
let me see the start.
What?
You know, we did the count of cities, the number of cities.
The count of cities.
Yeah, we've done that one. Where do we start? Where do I start from for the assignment?
Okay, I will show it to you now. Maybe I will even send it to you.
Okay.
I'll send it to you. Now let me just show it to you, but I'll still send it. I'll send it. I'll paste it on the.
Okay. Quantity. Okay. Can I do it now or for the next
Okay, you want
class?
to do it now? Okay, go ahead if you.
Okay. I don't know if we have the time.
We have a quarter to.
10.
Let me leave it for you as assignment.
Okay, sir. No problem,
Let me
sir.
let me leave it for you as assignment.
But this DAX doesn't affect the models we've created, right?
Which models?
The relationships we created earlier before today.
No. It doesn't affect it. Those
Okay, sir.
relationships are still there.
Okay.
Let me show it to
So
you.
we're just using the measures to get
Yeah.
what we want.
Yes. Yeah. We are using the measures. The relationships are still there. Okay.
Okay.
By the time we
Yes, sir.
start, like I said, we are just looking at measures now, but we've not really dealt with it to the level where you see it. You see the importance of this relationship. So don't worry about that. Okay. So at the
Okay,
final
sir.
stage, maybe from next class, you see that at work. By the time we are creating reports, you see how we pull items from different tables, in a consistent way. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Total quantity, average shipping fee. Let me copy and paste this. Average shipping fee. Uh, shipping fee. What table is this average shipping fee? Others table.
Okay, that's still good.
Others table. Let me see if I can show you some others. Let's see what is related to others. Others. Other status. Okay. Let's look at other status. Don't know the kind of data that is there, so I'm not sure it will come out nicely. Let's look at other status. Let's add status name. Okay. Can you see what has happened here now?
Yes, sir.
Look at what has happened here. So if you look at here now, you see it is, look at, it was like this before, right? Average shipping fee.
Yes.
Okay. Average shipping fee is from other details table, right?
Yes, sir.
Other details table. Then we have, you can see here, the average shipping fee, the total is still the same, right? But you can see
Yes.
here it has broken it down into categories here. How did this come
Yes.
about? Because this came about because here you see I'm picking items from two different tables now. You see, this is others table, this is other status table. But Power BI is able to connect the two. It knows that there's a relationship. We have already defined the relationship. Okay. So because of that, is able to utilize, you see, it is organizing the shipping fee now, breaking it down, categorizing it based on status name. Meanwhile, status name is not even in the same table. Status name is in status, other status table. It's not in the others table. Are you following now? It's not in
Yes.
the others table, it's in the other status table. So you can see the relationship at work here. Because there's a relationship, that's why we are able to do this. And if you select any of the rows here, you see it shows you, it updates what's happening here. You see it. This one now is showing us average shipping fee for the item selected here. Okay, you see it. This is happening. Why? It is happening because we have already created relationship. That's why that is possible.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
understand?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Power BI is very powerful. It's so robust. Very, very robust. Okay. So well, I just did that to answer your question. I think you asked a question about relationship just now. So
Yes.
the DAX we have been doing does not affect the
Yeah.
relationship. Relationship is used to
Yeah.
create reports which utilizes multiple tables, picking important details from each table and consistently putting everything together in a very informative, summarized manner. Okay, so
Yes,
that
sir.
is that's it. That is it. So there's a whole lot of formatting that you can do. Whole lot. A whole lot. So much. Okay, so let's stop for today. I don't know. We will continue from here in the next class.
Okay, sir.